everyone. Hello Flosstube. Hello family. Hello friends. I'm Gail and this is my channel, Gail's Golden Needle on Flosstube. Today is July 2nd, 2023, and here in Chicago we've had flash flood warnings all day. I'm without internet right now. Hopefully it'll be up, they said, around 2:30 and I can upload this. So fingers crossed this gets uploaded today. It's been a little while. It's been since June since I've been here to visit with you all and to show you what I have been working on and what I finished. I have some finishes and I have some works in progress. Tiny, really not haul. Some stitchy kindness passed on to me. And I have some other finishes and some other things I've been working on, and I'll show that later. So let's get started. I have, as I said, 3 finishes. So I'm going to start with one of the big ones, and that is Quaker Turtle by RETM. And this was, I don't have all my notes out. This was stitched on 18 count Picture This Plus Storm with Karen Water Lily's Sable. And it's a big one, so I'm going to have to kind of scooch back on this. So here it is. All finished. I like this turtle. This turtle is beautiful. This was a lot of fun. I did have some problems with getting the skeins of the Karen Water Lily's Sable. When I tried to go back and get more, of course they weren't all the same dye lot. So I really had to get creative and intersperse some of it. But I didn't do too bad. So I'll bring it up a little bit closer for you. There. So that one's all done. I really liked doing that one. That one was a lot of fun. I love Quakers. I really like the symmetry with it, the ease of stitching it. It just is such a, for me, it's such a comforting stitch. So, and as usual, it goes on the floor till later when I go to pick it all up. The other one that I finished is Nora Corbett's Evanora. And I just have it kind of put in a frame right now. I haven't really put it in a frame, but to just show you what I'm going to do. And here she is. So this is done on a 18 count that I dyed myself. And it's with 310. And there is some Karen Water Lilies with that and some beads. So you can see some of the beads. There we go. You kind of see the beads like that. And so I did do Claire, and she's finished as well. Like I said, I have to kind of really put them in. So there they are together. These were a gift to me. The pattern and the bead packs from my friend Amy at Mimi's Stitchery, and I started Claire during chemo. So these were my chemo girls with me. So that's another one done. All right, now another big one. This one is, oh, I've got the floss sitting right there. Let's see, put floss in the back. This one is Emily's House by Lindy Stitches. And I stitched this on 18 count Picture This Plus Shale. And I kind of changed up some of the flosses, because at the time when I got this, as everyone has said, you know, it just, the availability of some things were not there. I did go in and get some later, and I realized I'm glad that I did do what I did. So here's it is. I had changed up the moons. I don't remember what I did. What did I do on the moons? Moon 415 on one of them, and 831. I took out the cats and recharted it so that I just finished the roof line. I used Bing cherry instead of cherry bark for the red. And on the flowers here, I blended, let me see, where's my notes? The flowers. I blended, I blended 926 and 3768. It called for Brother in Blue, which I did go later and find Brother in Blue, which I used on the peacock. But Brother in Blue, for me, would have been very similar to Storm Clouds. I don't think I would have seen a difference in the flowers. So I'm glad that I did go ahead and use the blendable there. But there it is. Now my grass is, everything is stitched. I generally stitch 2 strands over one on Ada. And on the grass, and I did use the called for, what was it called for again? Endive. I used 2 strands, half cross. The house is Grecian Gold. So, and I did use tin roof, I think, tin bucket. So, but there's my Emily's house. Yes, I am so glad to have some of these finished. It just feels good to have some finishes under my belt. So I'm really quite pleased. It's kind of my goal now, is that I'm like trying to get some things finished up. And I have some of those, some more quick on the horizon there. Almost done. And let's see. I wanted to take a moment to say thank you to all of my subscribers. I really, really do appreciate you. I am so thankful that you keep coming back, even though I'm not very consistent. And that's just because of job, health, and life. I've had, my back was out. It was really bad for about a week. Better now, better now. But I'm so thankful that you all continue to watch, and I love your comments. I try to comment back as soon as I can, and it's really, this community is really special, really special. And so I wanted to say that there's someone new in our community and shout her out. I've been watching. She just started doing some floss tubes, and her name is, I hope I get this right, Tatiana from Heritage Stitching. Okay. Now she is from Ukraine, living here in the US, and her English is very good. Heavy accent. I love the accent. And she is doing some beautiful stitching, and she has a wonderful story about finding cross stitch in the United States. If you go to her floss tube, she has some special floss tubes that she has, instead of a stitch with me, she has a start with me. And I really like that. And what she started was so interesting and great fun to watch and learn about. And oh, it's just going to be amazing. I can't wait to see it finished. So I do hope that you go over and watch Tatiana. Heritage Stitching. Heritage Stitching. Okay. Hi, Tatiana. Welcome to Flosstube. Next up, let's go into my works in progress. This is going pretty fast. My goodness. It might be a short one, even though it's been a long time. I've been stitching, And like I said, I have some finishes, some almost there. But let's start with, I have a new start. I had a really bad week, and it just, it was bad. And I was, you know, with work, upset. So I was watching, I can't remember who brought this up. Was it Colorado Cross Stitch? I can't remember who brought this up. It said, maybe it was Colorado Cross Stitcher. I can't remember. But there was a freebie on the primitive hair, and I love the primitive hair, on her website. And this is a freebie of hers. Don't make the fairies mad. Don't make Gail mad. So this is, I think, again, shale. 18 count shale. Little piece I had left over. And I'm using the, what am I using? Let me see. I am using, it calls for Gentle Arts Rose Garden. I'm using that. It calls for Weeks Dye Works Bark, but I'm using Gentle Arts Garden Gate. And so this has been my car stitch in the mornings. So I got it outlined, getting it done. I like this one. This is going to be fun. Just a quick little, I needed something else new to kind of work on in the car during lunch or before work. So this has been a great one. And it's just in this quick little bag that I have. Okay. Now, for some works in progress. I'm going to show you one. I had hoped to have it finished to show you today, but I didn't have it finished. It still has some, little bit more. I'm there. I'm almost there. And this one is by Quiltify Designs, All Souls for Landon. Okay, and this is what it's supposed to look like. I'm stitching this on 18 count shale. I think that's what I could get like 2 or 3 years ago, and I just like bought a whole bunch of it because I liked it. I'm sorry, I do have, let me put the thread to the back because I was working on it this morning while I was Zooming with Amy and with Tina. Hi, Tina. This is where I'm at on All Souls. I just have this little corner to go. Hopefully this will meet up. I'm so scared. I think it will. I'm hoping it will. So I'm finishing up this motif. I have another flower urn here and a small kind of motif here. I have another dog and a bird, 2 more birds. Yep, and a couple of letters, an N and a Z. I think I'm done. Yep. I'm just in that little corner. So it's not heavy stitching, so I think I'll have it done by the 4th of July. So let me put this one back in here. Uh-oh, one of mine just fell over far away. I'm gonna have to grab that. I'm sorry. Hold, please. Let me just grab that one. So this is, we'll just grab this whip as the next whip to show. This is in this bag. Oh, this one was in, let's see, this bag. Did you want to see this bag? It's just one of my Halloween bags. So, kind of goes with it. Kind of goes with All Souls. This one is Ink Circles Hawaiian Mandala Sampler. And I'm stitching this on 32 count cobblestone Lugana. I have changed up many of the flosses. It had called for Carrie's threads. There was some DMC alternatives and some Classic Colorworks alternatives. So I used some of the Classic Colorworks, but I also found some others. Like I said, it's in this bag. So I'm getting there on this one too. Oh, I think I'm gonna need this. Let's put this behind it. So this is where I'm at. I have finished all these motifs, and now I'm working on the big one. I mean, it's big. goes all the way over to here. This is just maybe a quarter of it. I don't even know if I quite finished the quarter of it. But you can see that big one I gotta do. So this is where I'm at. I'm really liking how this is coming out. So yeah, I mean, I've been working. It's been, you know, lots and lots of stitching I've been doing, and some other things. I've been doing some wool work and some English paper piecing. So I'll show you some wool work I've been doing. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, I worked a little bit on this one. Kind of gave, oh no, this one. I gave this one a little bit of love. That's in this bag that I made. This one was a kit from Forbidden Fiber Company, Wednesday. So, and again, I'm sorry, I have a thread up at the top here, but we'll just do like this. There we go. Because I work on them, I put them away, and I grab it again. So this is where I'm at with her. I'm starting on the one long pigtail. So a little bit up here to do, but I started on the pigtail. And this I'm trying to work now on the pigtail. As I said, I was doing like this, stitching like this. I'm going this away and then this away. And then on the pigtails, I outlined it. As you can see, I have it outlined. And now I'm working on a diagonal. I'm going to do some this way, and then switch it this way, and then switch it that way, and then switch it this way. Let's see how that works out. I mean, in person, you can really see the shadowing on here coming around like that. Oh, now you can see it. See, it kind of comes up and around. So I do like that. I like that a lot. So this is all the called for fabric and floss. So the fabric is, I can't remember what the fabric was. Let's see. Fabric is charcoal. 18 count. 18 count charcoal. And then all the called for floss. So, that one. Okay. And then last up, so we're doing WIPGO, and so last month was, oh, I had 2 miscellaneous. Yeah, I think it was like miscellaneous, I think it was for me. I believe. Let me check my notes. Did I put it in my notes here? It is raining again. I thought it stopped. It didn't stop. I can't remember now, but I think it was miscellaneous. And so for July, we have Free Space, number 13, number 9, miscellaneous, again, and 21, Fall Halloween. So I think Fall Halloween also was called for with Amy on hers. So she says, oh, I gotta get going on this one. I said, oh yeah, I do too. So let's work on that a little bit. So I did work a little bit on, I'm trying to find the cover. Where's the cover? Let's see. Trying to find the cover. I know I put the cover in here, didn't I? Huh. Oh my, where's the cover? Can't seem to find the cover. Well, that's odd. I don't have the cover right here. I want to show you. It's usually right here in this part. Yeah, I don't know where the cover is. Anyway, I'm working on, let's just show this. Halloween Quaker. So it's all rolled up. So I've been, like I said, I like it with drum tight. So once I get it in there, I get it in there. So I'm finishing up. I just have this cat to do. I just have some pumpkins to put in here. I did put in this crow, and I put in this flower. Now this is being stitched on barnwood, 18 count barnwood. And again, I did not have, oh, I did finish up this one with the, right here. I finished that. And I used the alternative DMC that they called for, which was a brown, 3371. I wasn't really liking it. So I went through my stash. And again, I was pulling some more flosses. So the flosses are kind of all over the place. All over the place. I cannot believe I don't have the cover in here. Oh, here it is. Right here under my nose. Here it is. It's Halloween Quaker by Leela's Studio. So I'm slowly getting this one done. It's not going to be done in July. It's called for in July. I'll work on it here and there. Get the 5 days in. But I want to finish All Souls. And All Souls is also Halloween. To me, it's a Halloween one. And I have some other Halloween that I really like and want to get back to. And I might do a start. We'll see. And then the other one is miscellaneous, so whatever I want. So that is it for the cross stitch. It's really short again. I do have a couple of little things I'd like to share with you with my wool work. So I've been working on this one. I think I showed you, and I think I had one in. So I've almost got 4 in here. This leaves were a different color, and I got about I got 4 of them put on here, and then I had embellished 3 of them, and I didn't like it. Changed the floss on the 4th one. Still, I was like, it was too bright. It was almost like this color, and it was really fighting. To me, it just wasn't balancing with the top of the coneflower. And I like the top of the coneflower, the color. So I unstitched all of it, took it all out, ripped off the leaves that I had on there, and recut some more with this wool, which has a little bit of a nice texture to it, a print. So, and then I've done some colonial knots in here. That's all what I've been doing in the coneflowers, is some colonial knots. So this is just a stem stitch, and this is just a blanket stitch. And these will also have a blanket stitch. I'm debating whether I'm going to do a blanket stitch or if I'm just going to do a whip stitch, because I do like this texture and I don't want to take away from it. So I might just do a whip stitch on those. So that's getting there. And then for my little box that I had made, remember the little box, I had this thought. Now, what else am I going to put in that sewing box, that little sewing box? I need something to measure with, like a tape measure, because really some of the, even the little 6-inch rulers that I have, like this one, doesn't fit in there. So I thought, oh, I got those little tape measures, so I'll put one of those in there. I got a red one and a blue one, and they don't go with it. So I decided to cover them, and this is the first one I did with wool. You can see it's a tape measure, right? And then you just push the button. And then I chose this one because it really matches the box. So, like I said, so this is what I've done. I'm gonna make a lot more of these. A lot of my friends have really liked it and want to purchase some. So I'm gonna be making some. But I thought that was really cute. So tell me if you like those. Do you like those? I thought they were really nice. Now, I did get some Stitchy Kindness from a friend. I don't know if I can say her name. I didn't. I feel funny sometimes. I guess you're supposed to be asking to get people's names. I don't know. But so she knows who she is. She passed on this book. She knows I like wool, so she did this. And there's some really, I mean, it's cute. But there are some things in here that I could use, like the snowflakes. I do like some of the snowmen. Some of them are quite large, but I could possibly shrink it down even. And she also passed along some pearl cottons for me. So really great. Thank you. And then this pattern I just love. I think it is so funny. And it's by Sisters and Best Friends. It's called Snowkin Nanny. But it's so cute. A little snow lady with her hat and her beach ball and her bikini. It's so cute. And yeah, it even comes with a little button nose carrot. So I thought that was cute. She also passed on some primitive hair patterns. So I made some working copies to put in my little folders. So this is a boo tree and trick or treat pumpkin stitch. So I got that one's. And then everything else that I've gotten, I went to Joann's today just to pick up some more SF 101. They had floss on sale, but I couldn't think of any that I really need. So I didn't get any of that. But I forgot to get the black DMC pearl cotton that I need, so I'm gonna have to go back and get that. But not today. It's really pouring again right now. And we were in Joann's this morning, and it was raining hard, and there was flooding already around Chicago. And suddenly everybody's phone went off. You know, that noise, that alert noise. And we all have stuff in our hand, and we're like trying to get to our phones. And one woman says, "Is that a tornado? Is it a tornado?" And one young man that was with his mother said, "No, it's just flood warnings, just flash floods." Like, oh, just flash floods. So we're having flash floods. So I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that I am forgetting to mention or talk about. Oh, we have cardinals that nested in our rose bush that is right outside by the steps. I have a lattice going up the steps, going out off of the porch, and we can see it from our kitchen window. We've been watching. There was quite a fight yesterday between the robins trying to get in the nest and the cardinals protecting. Oh, that was something. So I bought a bird feeder and some seed, although it's pouring rain. I kept thinking, oh, I can't find anything, so I put it close so maybe they can eat and not have to leave the nest for very long. So I think that's it for now. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope that you're getting rain if you need rain. It's going to be blasted hot after this. I'm supposed to get back up to 91 for 4th of July. So happy 4th of July to everybody here in the United States. I hope you have a safe and just be safe. Be safe with the 4th of July. Have fun, but be safe. So until next time, enjoy your stitching time. Take care, everyone. Be kind. Bye.